Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome into the channel. Wednesday afternoon, September 7th, 2022. A little bit of a controversial topic. Hopefully the title and thumbnail gave that to you, but we want to talk about recycled shipping material, packaging material, boxes, bubble wrap, bubble envelopes, etc. versus buying brand new material and then the entire, staying the Go Green course and getting recycled material from dumpster diving or asking stores or asking friends and family, etc. One versus the other. I kind of want to talk about my thoughts on that because every time this pops up in a Facebook group, specifically mine and some of the other ones I've seen, or across Instagram or social media posts, it turns into like an all-out brawl between a couple of people. So I don't want anyone who may hear about my opinions on the subject to have the wrong information. Let's go over the right information on what I think about recycled packing material versus brand new buying stuff.
Let's thank the sponsor of our channel in today's video, List Perfectly, the best and fastest cross-listing tool for resellers. They'll help you get your inventory in front of 12 platforms in just minutes, including eBay, Etsy, Poshmark, Shopify, Mercari, Facebook Marketplace, and many others. Thank List Perfectly for the time and effort they've put into bringing you this amazing tool. Save 30% on your first month or upgrading a month with List Perfectly using discount code RockstarLP. I'll put it down in the description box. They do an amazing job. They have an amazing team, and we want to thank List Perfectly for being a sponsor of the Rockstarflipper YouTube channel.
Okay, so first let's start with the background. I ship anywhere from 20, 30, 40 bulk boxes, wholesale box orders a month, upwards sometimes 60 to 80 of them. It just depends on how much I have and how much I'm selling. Those go into boxes. They're 17, 14, 13s. I have some 18, 16, 10s. I have a couple different sizes, but they're standard, yay big. Anybody who's ordered from me bulk boxes of remotes or clothing or anything else knows exactly what I'm talking about. You see them at Walmart. Walmart sells the small, medium, and larges. I buy a lot of the smalls. Believe it or not, Walmart is one of the cheapest places. I've tried eBay and Amazon. I've tried Quill, Uline is another one. A lot of the places, the boxes after the shipping and getting it to you cost a lot of money because they're heavy when you're ordering 50 at a time or 100 at a time, or I've ordered 300 at a time. They just come and they're heavy. So I get them locally at Walmart. I can stop in a Walmart on my way in and out of town and pick up 20 or 30 of them, and I'm good for a week or two. So that's where I buy them, and they're generally cheaper and they're good condition. What's great about Walmart is all their boxes say they are from recycled material. So I'm buying a brand new box that looks professional. It looks good to my customer. It holds up very well, and it's made from recycled material. In fact, I believe Quill and Uline, if you order from them, also use recycled material. Can't guarantee Amazon and eBay because it depends on where you're getting it from. But Walmart's really, really cheap, and I use those boxes for a lot of my wholesale. And so when you think about if I needed to go find 50 or 60 clean, good boxes every single month, if I had to go dumpster diving or drive around to stores or to friends or family, it'd be very, very hard just to locate that amount of material, right? As a bigger seller. Now, some people may say, oh, I'm a smaller seller. I only use one box or two boxes, so it's easy for me to grab a few and I'm good for the whole month. If that's the case, that's one side of it, but is that used box in good condition? Has it been compromised from being used to ship a few times or once even? Has it had any damage? The corners, the backs, is it gonna fall apart? Is your customer gonna know that it's used? To me, even if you're a small hobby seller or a small part-time seller, somebody who only ships very little, you still wanna look as professional as possible, and you don't wanna risk that one negative when you only sell a little bit. One defect, one negative from a customer can really hurt you when you only have a small amount of sales. Now, if we turn over to my bubble mailers and my poly mailers, our standard clothing poly mailers, bubble mailers, I actually order them from, a lot of them I get from my free coupon when eBay has that, but my other source of buying those is somebody who uses recycled materials as well. Anything that I talk about in this video, including the bulk boxes that I sell and all of my materials, I'll link as much of it down below as possible. And of course, I don't have a link for Walmart necessarily for the boxes, but if you want them, just stop at your local Walmart or go on and do store delivery or store to home or whatever. So you'll see that it says, from recycled materials. In fact, let me just go grab one right now and I'll show you on video. Okay, so here's one of the standard boxes I get from Walmart. This is that 17, 13, 11 right there. And if you look right down here at the bottom on this green, clearly what does that say, right? So that says trees, water, and electricity. Your purchase contributes to saving them. Recycled me, made from 100% recycled content, 100%. So all the boxes I get are most of the poly and bubble mailers. The other thing that I use a lot of to pack these wholesale boxes, once they're all boxed up and I shove remotes or whatever I'm selling in them, not the clothing so much, but everything else, is bubble wrap. And I buy from a great website. This is a complete shout out. It is a paid sponsor of mine, but I'm gonna shout him out. It's American Bubble Boy. I'll put him right here. All of his bubble wrap is recycled bubble wrap, recycled materials and plastic to make that bubble wrap. So 95% of everything that I use is recycled, and I'm still buying brand new materials. I feel like a lot of people's argument, and the reason that this conversation or this debate happens so fiercely, it gets so heated on Facebook, is there is a lot of people who want to, support that go green and protect the environment. And I'm all for that if it's possible, but my time is also valuable, and I don't have the time or the will or the ability to just drive around and try to locate all this stuff. I want to click a button or stop in a store that I'm already riding by and just grab what I need and go home and pay for it. Now remember, your cost of material when you buy boxes and bubble wrap and bubble envelopes is tax deductible. It's a tax deduction. All of your material costs, anything you use to pack the boxes, ship them, labels, material, bubble wrap, poly mailers, bubble, it's all something you keep the receipts for, and it goes on your taxes during your tax report. So that's definitely something you get a deduction off of. Also, the cost of this stuff should not be compromising your profit to where a lot of people are like, oh my God, I'm saving $60 a month. Yeah, over what cost of your time though is what, if you're saving $60, how much do I spend every month on bubble wrap, boxes, and envelopes? Thousands, probably 1,000 or more, 1,500 or more. I know my bubble wrap, I go through a couple of rolls, they're $20, $30. So you're talking about $100 a roll or $100 worth of bubble wrap. I probably, again, these boxes cost me $1 and change, $1 and some pennies. So if I send 50, that's another $50 worth of boxes. I send, hundreds of poly mailers and bubble mailers. They're anywhere from 10, 20 cents a piece. So you're talking about another, whatever it amounts to. If I send 500 of them, another $50. So maybe I spend, $400, $500, $600 a month in materials. That's probably about right. I think I claimed about $5 or $6 grand last year worth of material costs. So it's still, at what amount of time, if I'm spending $300 or $400 a month on material, how much time would that take me to collect all these hundreds of pieces that I would need? So value your time, guys. If you want to recycle, that's great. I'm all for it, but make sure that you're buying from people that have recycled goods, and don't go around dumpster diving and trying to, reuse these boxes that could be compromised or envelopes that you're not supposed to be using, like padded flat rate mailers. Don't do all of these things that seem to cause a huge argument on Facebook. There are other ways to do it and still be professional in this business. You want to represent yourself. Even if you're a hobby or part-time seller, you want to look professional, no matter whether you have one customer or a million customers, because that customer matters, the million customers matter, and your business matters, and your brand matters, and your name matters, and your reputation matters. And especially for those of us that sell a lot, have bigger operations, we definitely have to stand by what we do, and everything needs to look one way, and it needs to look right, and it needs to be right. And so value your time, value your name, and go about it the right way, guys, and you'll be just fine. So that's kind of my tips here. I'll link everything, American Bubble Boy, and of course I'll link just the eBay shipping supply store where I get poly mailers and bubble mailers. So you guys, if you need any of that, it's down below. And if you are interested in any bulk boxes, I am blowing these things out with free shipping. I have tons of remotes I had no idea I had. I'll link them below. They are 100% free shipping. They are the lowest price I've ever put for 100 box remotes. Grab a box below. I'll get them shipped out all this week, and you'll have them in a few days. And with that, I'll leave it to you guys. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos. And have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. I'll see you guys later.